Om Shri Sai Ram. Today's topic is balanced chemical equation. How to balance a given chemical equation. For example, sodium which reacts with chlorine, it gives sodium chloride. Na plus Cl2 gives rise to NaCl. This is a chemical equation. How to balance this chemical equation? First, in chemical equation, there are two sides. In arrow mark, the left side is called a left-hand side. Left-hand side. Then that right side is called right-hand side. It is also called, left-hand side is called reactants. This part is called reactant part or reactants. Then right-hand side is called product part, or it is a product. This is a very important one. In chemical reaction, there are two parts. One is the left hand side is called reactants parts and the right hand part is called product part. What is the condition for balanced chemical equation? When we say the given equation is balanced, the total mass of the element present in the reactant parts has to be equal to total mass of the elements present in the product part. Then we say it is the given equation is balanced. What is the condition? The condition is the total mass of elements present in the reactant parts, it has to be equal to total elements, the total mass of element present in the product part. Then we say it is a balanced chemical equation. So how we balance the equation? There is one simple method. Just look at this. Make two parts. The left hand side part, write the every element. Which are the element present in the reactant parts? Which are the different elements present? First one is Na. Na means sodium. Write down Na. After that, another element present in reactant part is chlorine. So write chlorine. Now notice how many sodium atom present in the reactant part? How many sodium? Only one sodium. Na is 1. It is not 0. Because 1, Na is 1. Then how many chlorine atoms are present? Cl2. So Cl, right? 2 atoms. Then go for the product part, the right hand part. That is, how many elements are present? NaCl means Na is the first element, Cl is the another element. So Na. Then another element is Cl. How many sodium atom present? Na1. Here it is 1. So Na1. How many chlorine atom? It is 1. Now just look at the reactant part and product part. The element present in the reactant part and product part, is they balanced? Is the total mass of element present in the reactant has to be equal to total mass of the element present in the product? No. Why? Because look at the chlorine atom. The chlorine in a reactant part, 2 atoms. But what about product part? It is only 1 atom present in product part. So it is not balanced. The mass is different. The reactant and product, the total mass is different. Why they are different? Because of the chlorine atom. Here it is 2 chlorine atom, here only 1 chlorine atom. So what we have to do? We have to make balance the chemical equation. How to balance? So here is 1, here it is 2. How to balance? Chlorine 1. So convert it into 2 chlorine atom. Can I add 2 here? Can I add 2 here? No, it is a wrong method. Because NaCl2, if you write NaCl2, the total valency of the sodium is changed. So it is wrong. Can I add here in between the compound? No, it is also wrong. Where we have to add? We have to add 2 before NaCl compound. So 2 NaCl. If I add 2 here, then it becomes 2 into sodium is 1. So 2 into 1, sodium becomes, it is 1. So now it becomes 2. Then chlorine atom is 1. So 2 into 1, now chlorine becomes 2. After that, just compare the different elements and its mass, the left hand side and right hand side, that is reactant part and product part. Now it is balanced 2, 2. Yes, it is okay. But what about sodium? Here it is 2, here is 1. How to balance now sodium? Put 2 here, 2 into 1 and it becomes 2. Now it is balanced. Sodium 2, sodium 2. Chlorine 2, chlorine 2. Now this one is called balanced chemical equation. Why it is balanced? Because total mass of element present in reactant parts, it is equal to total mass of element present in the product part, because sodium 2, sodium 2, chlorine 2, chlorine 2. So it is balanced chemical equation. This is the method of balancing. Another example, magnesium reacts with oxygen, it gives magnesium oxide. Magnesium reacts with oxygen means O2. So magnesium reacts with oxygen, it gives magnesium oxide. Which are the elements present in this magnesium? How many magnesium atoms? Only 1. What about oxygen? It is 2. In the product part, first element is magnesium. How many magnesium atom? Mg1. So Mg1. How many oxygen atoms are present? Oxygen is 1. Now it is balanced. Look at the different elements in the reactant and product part. Magnesium 1, magnesium 1. So it is balanced. Oxygen 2, here oxygen 1. How to balance? Here oxygen 1, here it is 2. So add 2 here. Then 2 into magnesium 1, 2 into 1. So it is 2. 2 into oxygen 1. So now it becomes 2. Now oxygen is balanced. What about magnesium? In the product part, 2 atoms. In reactant part, only 1 atom. So add 2 here. So 2 into 1, now it becomes 2. Now 2 Mg plus O2, 2 MgO. It is also balanced. This is the method of balancing a chemical equation. Now another chemical equation is given. Is it balanced? Just check that. Which are the different elements? Fe is the element. How many iron? Fe means iron. How many iron elements? Iron atoms? Only 1. Then H2O means there are 2 elements. One is hydrogen. How many hydrogen atoms? H2. So it is 2. Oxygen, only 1 oxygen. So oxygen 1. The same elements are present in the product part. So Fe, then hydrogen, then oxygen. How many iron atoms are present? Fe3. So it is 3. What about hydrogen? It is 2. What about oxygen? It is 4. Now, is it balanced? Fe1, Fe3. So iron atoms are different in product and reactant part. Here it is 1. So how to change this 1? By adding 3. 3 into 1, it becomes 3. Now Fe is balanced. What about hydrogen? Hydrogen already it is balanced. What about oxygen? Here 1, here it is 4. So 1. Now it is 1. If we add 4 here, 4 into 1, it becomes 4. But what about hydrogen? Be careful. 4 into 2, it becomes 8. Now hydrogen is 8. But in the product part, only 2 hydrogens. So add here 4. 4 into 2, it becomes 8. So 3Fe plus 4H2O gives rise to Fe3O4 plus 4H2. This is the balanced chemical equation. This is the method of balancing. Okay, next is types of chemical reactions. There are different types of chemical reactions, mainly combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction, and double displacement reaction. These are the 4 different types of reactions. First one is combination reaction. What is combination reaction? Before that, look at the different types of reactions. First one, calcium oxide reacts with water. When we add quick lime to water, after the reaction between this quick lime, that is calcium oxide and water, and it gives calcium hydroxide, CaOH2. It means calcium hydroxide, that is slaked lime. Then it liberates heat. This is the reaction. calcium oxide is added to water. These two reactants, yes, these are the two reactants. These two reactants combine to, they are fused to, they are combined to form a single product, and also they generate heat. This type of reaction is called combination reaction. Why it is combination? What is the meaning of combination? Combining. So two reactants, they are combined to, two substances are combined to form a single product. The meaning of combination is, combination means combining. In this, calcium oxide and water, they are combined to, the different substances, different reactants, two or more substances or two or more reactants, they are combined to form a single product is called combination reaction. So what is combination reaction? Two or more substances or two or more reactants, they are combined to form a single product, means it is a combination reaction. Just look at this. Heat is generated. So every combination reaction which liberates heat, therefore this reaction is called exothermic. Very, very important concept. Exothermic. Exothermic reaction. What do you mean by exothermic? Exothermic means in a chemical reaction, heat is generated, heat is liberated, heat is produced, means it is exothermic reaction. Why it is a exothermic reaction? Because in this reaction, in this combination reaction, heat is generated, heat is liberated, therefore it is called exothermic reaction. In a chemical reaction, heat is generated means, heat is liberated means it is a exothermic. Now look at the second reaction. Carbon means now it is a coal. If coal is heated with the help of oxygen and it gives carbon dioxide. It is also a combination reaction. Why it is combination reaction? Because coke means C, carbon, coke and oxygen, two substances, two reactants, they are combined to form a single product. Therefore it is a combination reaction. The third reaction, H2, that is hydrogen, then oxygen. If hydrogen and oxygen combine to form a water, H2O, this is also a combination reaction. So two or more substances, they are combined to form a single product, means it is a combination reaction. What is exothermic? In a reaction, heat is generated, means it is a exothermic reaction. Maximum, the more number of combination reactions are exothermic. In this also, heat is generated, heat is liberated. Therefore, it is also a exothermic reactions. Second type of chemical reaction is decomposition reaction. Now, FeSO4, ferrous sulfate, it is heated with the help of, now ferrous sulfate is heated. After the heating, ferrous sulfate, it is decomposed. Decomposed means breaks up into ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. Now, only one reactant, after heating this ferrous sulfate, it is decomposed. Yes, it is decomposed. What is the meaning of decomposed? It is breaks into ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. It gives more than two products, more than one products. It is called decomposition reaction. Yes, when we giving heat to ferrous sulfate, this single reactant, it is breaks up into or decomposed into ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide and sulfur dioxide. This is example for decomposition reaction. Now tell me, what do you mean by decomposition reaction? The decomposition reaction means the single reactant or single substance or a compound which breaks up into two or more than one products is called decomposition reactions. This is called decomposition. Another reaction, calcium carbonate. If you heat calcium carbonate, it is decomposed. It is means the calcium carbonate is decomposed to calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Now this is also example for decomposition. Why? Because the single reactant or a single substance, it is breaks up into, it is decomposed to give more than one substance or more than one product, means it is a decomposition reaction. Now the decomposition reaction also called endothermic reaction. It is called endothermic. Why it is called endothermic? Now it requires heat. This heat is absorbed. So this heat is absorbed. In a chemical reaction, heat is absorbed means it is a endothermic chemical reactions. So this is example for endothermic reaction. This example is also example for endothermic. Why it is endothermic? Because the given heat is absorbed. So in a chemical reaction, heat is absorbed means it is a endothermic reactions. Now, decomposition reaction, it takes place because of the heat. So this reaction is called heat decomposition reaction. This reaction is called heat decomposition reaction because it requires heat. So heat decomposition or thermo decomposition reaction. It is also called thermo decomposition reaction. Why it is called thermo decomposition reaction? Because it requires heat. Therefore it is also called thermo decomposition reaction. Another example for decomposition reaction is, just look at this, AgCl. When it is exposed to sunlight, to AgCl means silver chloride. What is the color of silver chloride? It is white. When it is exposed to sunlight, it breaks into silver plus chlorine. Now this is also example for decomposition reaction. Why it is called decomposition? Because silver chloride, it is exposed to sunlight because it requires heat and it decomposes to silver and chlorine. Recapitulate what we studied in this class. First thing is how to balance a chemical equation. Second thing is types of chemical reactions. In that, first one is combination reaction and decomposition reaction, exothermic and endothermic reactions. Now homework. Write the homework. Balance the following given chemical equations. Balance the following chemical equations. First one is H2 plus O2 gives rise to H2O. Second one, CH4 plus O2 gives rise to CO2 plus H2O. Third equation, C6H12O6 plus O2 gives rise to CO2 plus H2O plus energy. Fourth one, AgBr, silver bromide. It is exposed to sunlight. It decomposes to silver and bromine. The two products are formed, silver and bromine, Ag plus. Now balance the following equation. Write some questions. First question is, what is balancing a chemical equation? Another question, what is combination reaction? Give two examples. Example means write the chemical equation. Another question, what is decomposition reaction? Give two examples. What is exothermic reaction? What is endothermic reaction? Why decomposition reaction is called thermo decomposition reaction? These are the questions. Sai Ram.